to work together for a very strong finish in 2015 and set ourselves up for a great year in 2016. It's time for us to get smart. Smart, in the context of the Intel Channel Symposium, means one, we've got to scale the desktop segment. Two, we've got to make your mobile business profitable. Three, we need to accelerate server refresh. Four, we need to get ramped up for the next big businesses. And five, together, we've got to work towards building a more successful, stronger, smarter partnership. So let's begin with our plans for scaling the desktop segment. And this is a really important market opportunity. So you heard Bruce talk about some of the really compelling features of Windows 10. I've shown you some of the capabilities we're bringing to market with 6th Gen Core. Now is absolutely the right time to refresh the aging installed base of PCs with new devices based on 6th Gen Core Windows 10. Fundamentally, the potential for demand and growth remains very healthy. The opportunity across the region is 81 million units. And a big chunk of that opportunity is here in Malaysia. So when we look at the regional market, the APJ picture, we see 61 million units, desktops and notebooks, that are over 5 years old. We also see first-time buyers, people who've never really had computers at home, or people who are looking to get a second or third computer. We see that opportunity. It's our job to reach out to the install base for refresh and first-time buyers to drive growth. And Intel is committed to working closely with all of our channel partners to make that happen. Another great growth opportunity is the next unit of computing, or NUC, as we better know it. That tiny 4x4-inch small form factor desktop is anything but small. NUC volumes continue to grow quarter on quarter, not only in consumer, but in commercial applications as well. And we also see great opportunity helping users to access computing in new ways and in new places, allowing them to simply connect and compute, using any HDMI-enabled TV or monitor, for example. And we're very excited about the opportunities created by the Intel Compute Stick, which has won 6 prestigious awards, including PC Magazine's Editor's Choice Award. Well, let's talk about how Intel and the channel can build a successful mobile business together. Because it's important, with the market shifting to mobility, that we're well positioned to take advantage of that market opportunity. Let's start with 2-in-1s. These are the devices which are blurring the lines between the traditional notebook and the tablet. The 2-in-1 is going to be a very significant opportunity, regardless of whether it's a consumer or commercial user. It's going to be an opportunity for both markets. The number of consumers interested in purchasing a PC over the next 12 months is significantly higher than it is for tablets right now. In fact, it's almost as high as it is for smartphones. And with these PC intenders, more than 50% of them want to purchase a 2-in-1. And this is great news for us, because the research that we've done has shown that when people buy a 2-in-1, typically they're refreshing 1 year earlier than they otherwise would. And so that's a great business opportunity for everyone in the channel and for the OEMs. It's also an opportunity for users to get better experiences in terms of performance, ease of use, and immersive experiences. All of these are reasons that consumers want to refresh. Mobility, RealSense, TrueKey. All those experiences are going to help drive 2-in-1's growth. Our OEM and ODM ecosystem partners are bringing excellent 2-in-1 models into Malaysia for the channels to sell. Today, we're engaging more than 30 ODMs and tracking more than 79 designs across different screen sizes, different form factors, to come up with a variety of devices that will cater to even the most demanding customer. And that brings significant opportunity for any channel partner or local OEM that wants to sell 2-in-1 solutions under their own brand. We drive regular matchmaking initiatives for networking and business development discussions to help drive that business forward. But let's not forget about tablets. Tablets remain a growth opportunity for both consumer and business markets. For example, the APJ business tablet market is going to continue growing at double-digit rates in the coming years. And Windows has an important play in this segment, offering a significant value proposition: compatibility, security, ease of integration, and a familiar and user-friendly interface. That really counts. And again, we're working really closely with the ODM ecosystem. We're engaging more than 20 ODMs, and we're tracking more than 75 different Atom X3 designs across all screen sizes. And to help our channel partners, we've heard you. We've worked with our OEM and ODM partners to offer a range of products across different price points. And that's what you'll be seeing from Intel and our partners. Good, better, best. So good, we see that range starting at about 199 ringgit. Going up to the best segment, which we see it being 1,400 ringgit and above. So starting from Atom, going up to Core M, you'll see lots of variety in terms of the design, style, and price points. Now, the third point, another important growth opportunity, is the server, including the server refresh opportunity. In a market where there's so much focus on the client and the consumer, sometimes it's easy to forget about what happens at the back end. But all that growing demand for devices out there, that's driving server market growth. And we're witnessing an explosion of devices, right? Desktop, notebooks, two-in-ones, tablets, phablets, phones, and now even more things that are connecting to each other with the Internet of Things. And all that leads to one thing, more servers. The channel has traditionally been very strong in 4 areas: cloud, HPC, SMB, and workstation. And we expect all 4 of these segments to continue showing healthy growth in 2016 and beyond here in Malaysia. So what are these next big businesses, you might ask? What are we focused on? So we're focused on 4 verticals for growth this year: SMB, education, retail, and the Internet of Things. So here's a high-level view of how we see verticals. Our focus is going to be mainly in these 4 areas, and of course, key to all of these areas is security. Security is a common thread, and the solutions in these markets are going to span all of our product lines, from IoT to data center to our core businesses, depending on the needs of you, our customers. We're working very closely with multiple ecosystem partners to define standards and enable solutions that we can bring to market with the channel. IoT in particular is going to be a significant growth opportunity. IoT solutions, people talk about IoT and often means different things to different people. But when we talk about IoT, what we're talking about is this explosion of sensors, gateways, network connectivity, data centers, and data analytics. We expect to see 15 billion devices, 15 billion things come online by 2020 as the Internet of Things grows out. We expect data traffic to continue growing or doubling on an annual basis. There's going to be increasing demand for connectivity, real-time, protected data, and there's an opportunity to provide new types of experiences and cloud-based services. And we see Southeast Asia countries, in particular Malaysia, as some of the fastest-growing markets in this segment. And again, we're working really closely with multiple ecosystem partners to define standards and enable solutions to accelerate the delivery of those new services. Now, one thing about Intel and our business model is we only ever win if our partners win. If our partners don't win, we're nothing. And to ensure our continued shared success, we have a very strong focus on deepening our existing partnership and relationship with the channel. Now, I started off this presentation talking about, with the video about Gordon Moore, and talking about the next 50 years beginning right now. And 2015 is the start of a new era for Intel and our partners. It's a time of amazing growth, with fresh and refresh opportunities that are abundant across multiple channel segments. The wind is really at our back as we end 2015 going into 2016. This is the right time to strengthen our partnership with you. It's a time of new thinking, for new approaches. And we firmly believe that with the lineup of amazing products, platforms, and technologies that we're bringing to market with our partners, that we can help bring the channel's business to the next level. So my request is, let's all get smarter together. Thank you very much.
Thank you.